Aloha and good morning from beautiful, sunny California. It's sunny today. I'm up here visiting my mom, and the kids got to see snow yesterday for the first time. I took some pictures of it. It was just absolutely amazing to watch them both, Ethan and Skylar, out in the snow watching it fall. My mom lives up in the high Sierras, and so they got not even an inch, but we woke up just in time and got to see it. It was absolutely fabulous. It's Thanksgiving week, and my internet is not too good up here. I'm on my 3G, so I'm going to try to keep these a little bit tighter, a little bit shorter, because I think the upload time is going to be a little bit different. So hopefully I'll be able to get this up today. And if I have any problems with the future ones, just keep that in mind during this week that I am in California and that I do make sure that I spend time with my kids. So anyway, let's jump right into it then. So a question from a little while ago, and I'm catching up on some of the older questions that I've gotten, and so let's start off with this question right here. It says, "Dear Matthew, we met at the Brisbane 4-day seminar. My question at the time was, can NLP help me to find my reason to be born into this family in this life?" Then goes on to give some description. There was an unwanted pregnancy, parents forced to marry, 2-day birth didn't want to come out, experiences of abuse, failure at certain things that are attempted. And the Haumana, the student, goes on to say, "I feel very strongly that I need to know my reasons for all of this in order to heal myself, to understand and to not repeat it the next time. At the time, you said there could be a possible spiritual way to find out and that we should talk some more. And as you were very busy, I didn't find the opportunity, and your suggestions would be very much appreciated. Thank you for the Brisbane seminar. It was an eye-opener for the next life. Lots of love." And thank you so much for being there. It was a fabulous seminar. It was a great group, and we had a wonderful time there in Brisbane. Just absolutely love Australia. And so here's the uh, I want to go over two really important things here. The first one has to do with people wanting to know why things went wrong, why things were bad in their life. And I want to address a specific technique that can help you to figure out why you have created what it is that you are experiencing in your life. So the first thing is there's a Western, I almost want to say a knee-jerk reflex to want to know the reason why. Now, by the way, from a spiritual perspective, the reason why something has occurred is very powerful. It is. And to know your why gives you mana, it gives you power. However, when you are looking for the reason why and the baggage is still there, the black bags, the negative emotions, the limiting decisions, everything you see, hear, and feel is going to be filtered based on that baggage when you are looking at the context where the baggage occurred. So, if you had an awful relationship with your mother, and I'm not saying that this person does or I do, I'm just going hypothetical here. If you have an awful relationship with your mother and you have lots of anger, and because of that anger, you want to know, why did I create this relationship with my mom? Well, every time you go to review it, it's going to activate that baggage, and the anger is going to be in the way, and you're never actually going to know the reason why. What I have found, and I've worked with people that have gone through some horrific things. I've worked with people that have been abused by family members, things that as they were sharing it with me, working with them one-on-one, I, I was moved to tears that how can I ever complain about any of these little things in my life with what this person has gone through? It's a very humbling experience. And here's what I found I'm making sure I'm stating this correctly. In every experience where I've worked with someone one-on-one, and the experiences where I have met people in my trainings after they've released the baggage, I don't think I've heard a single person say, "I should have known the why ahead of time." If anything, here's what I hear. I hear, now that I've released it, I have a learning and I know why I created it. That's what I hear every time. Now that I have released the baggage, the aha, the learning, the Hawaiian word, the seed, the anno ai. When you release the negative emotion, the limiting decision, that seed comes in and you have a knowledge of it and you say, this is why I created it. You might not know all of the reasons. You might not know it in the level of detail like you know that 2 plus 2 equals 4. You'll get a reason why. You'll get an aha. You'll get a moment of this is why I created it, and this is the learning that I got. And then you will take that learning and you will plant it, because a seed is meant to be planted in the now and it grows for the future. Yeah. In Western culture, we get that seed and we sometimes beat ourselves up for not having had it before. When you let go of something as big as what this student is asking me here, this being born into the family, you get the aha, you get the seed, and then the knowledge comes and you use that in the future. And so the techniques that I have found, because I said there's two parts to it. One is about wanting this information and what is the information. And the second one is how do you get it? So there are two ways that I have found very effective in achieving the incorporation of the aha, the why, the reason for creating this. The first one is you actually have to heal yourself and the reasons will come. And so I know that you say in this email that you need to know the reason in order to heal yourself. And I humbly say from my heart, begin to heal yourself now and the reasons will come. And the more you release, the more you will understand. And it uncovers the deeper reasons. The second thing is that there was a meditation, and I remember the student who sent me this email. I remember her personally because she came up to me and asked this, and I was talking to her about these CDs that we have at the back. And there used to be a journey that you can take in ancient times to go and discover your reason for being here, your purpose. And it's a journey to your higher counsel. And I've been meaning to record that CD, and because this student sent me this information, I'm gonna star your email, and I'm gonna keep it. And what I will do is, when that is out, then I will send you a copy of that, the actual initiation, or not initiation, the actual journey to discovering this. And keep in mind, even with this initiation or journey or meditation, whatever you want to call it, even with this meditation, when you have the baggage present, you may not hear the message. And that is one of the troubling things about this meditation, is that if the baggage is there and you go back, you may not get the message. And so even a powerful meditation that helps you connect with your higher counsel still requires you to do that first step. And that is begin to heal yourself. Begin to let it go. Practice the Ho'oponopono that you learned, because you were at Brisbane. I took you through Ho'oponopono. Practice that every day. It'll get easier and easier. Practice the release techniques. And truly that will begin to bring in the knowledge. So I hope that helps to answer the question. Thank you very much for sharing this really personal question. Again, I will keep your email, and sometime in December I'll set in my schedule that I do this recording, and I'll make sure that I get it out, because you're not the first person to request it, and I think this really is pushing me to make sure that we get this information out there. So thank you again so much. Thank you for all of the support and the time that you guys take to listen to this blog. I really do appreciate it. I hope you are having a wonderful week. For those of you in the US, a happy Thanksgiving week. I'm going to do my best to get one of these up every day. And again, have a wonderful time. Aloha, ahui ho.